My beloved children, listen quietly, for this is a true story that unfolded in Springfield, Illinois, in the year 1989, and reached its gentle ending 30 years later. In 2019, in the cold month of November 1989, a young woman named Margaret Halley, only 19 years old, stood alone outside St. Mary's Hospital. Snow had begun to fall. In her arms was a newborn girl. Margaret had no home, no family to lean on, and no strength left to fight the world. With tears soaking the child's blanket, she placed the baby into the care of the nurses and signed the adoption papers with trembling hands. She whispered only one thing before leaving: "Please, let her live a better life." The child was adopted 2 months later by a schoolteacher and her husband in Madison, Wisconsin, and was named Emily Carter. Emily grew up surrounded by warmth, birthday candles, bedtime prayers, and hands that never let go. Yet, as the years passed, an unnamed emptiness followed her quietly, like a shadow at sunset. In March 2019, at the age of 29, Emily opened her adoption file for the first time. Inside, she found a single detail: her birth mother's name and the hospital in Springfield. Emily drove 3 hours south on a rainy afternoon. She found Margaret living in a small apartment, working evenings at a laundromat. Time had bent Margaret's back and silvered her hair, but her eyes were the same gentle, watchful, afraid. When Margaret opened the door and saw Emily, she fell to her knees. "I never stopped loving you," Margaret cried. Emily knelt too and answered, "I came back to thank you, because you let me live." They sat together until nightfall, speaking of pain, forgiveness, and grace. What was broken was not erased, but it was healed. My beloved children, love given in sacrifice is never lost. What is released with tears is often returned with peace. Go now with gentle hearts, forgive where you can, and love while there is still time. Amen.